TheorySabers.com.
The Mandalorian and Grogu official trailer in theaters May 22nd. Now, to start this off, I don't really know what it's about. Like Embo and Jabba's son, who's a gladiator now or something like that. To me personally, it doesn't seem like the most interesting. Kind of seems like a couple episodes of a filler season, but let's go ahead and check it out.
Impressive.
Good shot, baby.
Okay. It didn't really seem like much there. Okay, first impressions right off the bat. It looks like they're literally just putting a bunch of shots together for a trailer to build some hype. To me, it doesn't really seem like I really know what I'm watching. It's just like, all right, we see the characters again, but you know, where's the gravitas? You know, where's the actual plot? What is the plot? What's the story? And what I think they failed to do was to set up this plot for a climactic movie from the previous seasons, which season 3 was an absolute bust. And I think if they had really nailed season 3, then this film would have been warranted and it would have been really exciting. You know, you would be like, holy shit, what's going to happen? It's like kind of Endgame or even Infinity War. Now, I think personally, yeah, it's nice to see the characters again, but to be honest, after what they did with bringing him back in Book of Boba Fett, bringing Grogu back, just to like get him in for, you know, hype or sales or whatever it might be, I think really devalued the ending of Mandalorian Season 2. If we were to delete Mando Season 3 and just start off from the end of Season 2 with them split up, I think this movie would have had so much more interest because you want to see them together and you're hoping that in the film you'll see them together, but they're not, right? So you want to know what happens. You got Grogu training with Luke, learning the Force, etc. And then you got Din finding himself, finding his path, and going along the bounty hunter timeline. To be very real with you guys, and I want to be excited for it, I'm not. It doesn't seem extremely exciting to me. I don't really know exactly what I'm looking at. It just seems like a bunch of, hey, let's get excited over Grogu and Din. Well, it's like, yeah, but what are they doing? Like, is it the same old thing? Like, how many times have we seen Baby Yoda, you know, pull like a snack towards them or something and be funny? What's the plot? What's the overall theme? You know, like that to me is what I'm more concerned about, other than seeing them together again. Yeah, great. But after 3, they really need to pull something out of the hat at this point. So visually, the trailer looks nice. Nothing I can say about that. You know, you got Zeb in there. You got the Razor Crest coming back. But besides that, what's the looming threat? I read a synopsis, and I'll try to find it here in a second, that essentially they're taking inspiration from George's sequel trilogy that he was going to do, which was revealed to Paul Duncan in the Star Wars archives. And if you guys remember that one, it was essentially that there's a massive void in the galaxy in terms of power. There's a power void. And so with the Empire having been defeated, there is a large void of essentially just different factions trying to fight for power. And so Mando and Grogu are now going around trying to maintain everything the rebellion fought for, yada, yada, yada. But it doesn't really explain anything beyond that. So is it just a bunch of like little side missions? Is it a overarching looming threat, a larger villain? Is it the Yuzon Vong? Is Luke Skywalker going to be involved in some sort of capacity, which he should have been in season 3, you know, completely? What is going on? For me, what I would have done And I'm going to read chats in a second, okay? What I would have done is I would have had a Mando season 4 come out this year, like in 2025, let's say December, right? November. And it finishes end of December. Then we would have had some sort of a cliffhanger. We would have Ahsoka season 2, and that would combine this and Ahsoka season 2. And then we would have the Mando movie, because then you would be like, okay, we have these 2 shows that are a cliffhanger, but it's this overall universal theme that's happening in the galaxy of this major threat, whatever it might be. Thrawn, Night Sisters, Dathomir, sure, whatever. Peridia, Balin Skoll, Shin Hati. Okay. Abeloth, what? The father? Then it would be Din and Grogu, Ahsoka and her team. Then you bring Boba in, don't make him a weakling. And then you bring Luke Skywalker in. And then you have a movie. Maybe that's what Dave Filoni's movie is going to be about. But for this one, I have a lot of questions. And I'm wondering why they're not being presented just yet to build the hype. This is the kind of stuff that they're kind of purporting. It's like the Mandalorian and Grogu are back in first trailer for their Star Wars movie. And the main thing that they have to say on it is the Mandalorian and Grogu's first trailer confirms Baby Yoda is still adorable. What the fuck? Per a press release, the synopsis for the movie is as follows. Okay, here we go. The evil empire has fallen, and Imperial warlords remain scattered throughout the galaxy, which is exactly what George's sequel trilogy was about. As the fledgling New Republic works to protect everything the rebellion fought for, they have enlisted the help of legendary Mandalorian bounty hunter Din Djarin and his young apprentice Grogu. Directed by Jon Favreau, Star Wars The Mandalorian and Grogu also stars Sigourney Weaver and is produced by Jon Favreau, Kathleen Kennedy, Dave Filoni, and Ian Bryce, with music composed by Ludwig Göransson. Okay. Yeah, so no real information as of right now. Would have been cool if Maul was still around, because that would make it a lot more interesting. But maybe the Maul show is going to show him training Talon. Maybe she's going to be the antagonist. I mean, that at least for me would be very interesting. That would be cool. That would be a cool tie-in. It does look like a long episode. It really does, yeah. Mandalorian Season 3 trailer over Mandalorian and Grogu. The Mandalorian Season 3 trailer. They really just shat the bed. They shot themselves in the foot once they brought Grogu back with Mando in Boba. That's when they just they had something so good. They didn't even know what they were sitting on. The division of the two and wondering where one is when and following their journeys, man, that would have been very climactic to see. And then like having them each level up and then they meet up together again. That would have been much more interesting. Why no Luke? Do they not want my money? With Vader and Luke, you have to be very careful. You got to be very skeptical how you use them, because you can't just throw them in around everywhere, because it gets old. And also, you don't want to ruin their story. It really depends how you do it. And you have to do it with a level of finesse and care. And it has to be the right moment for Luke to enter a scene, because it's when Luke enters a scene, everybody is watching him. No one cares about anybody else. You have to choose it very, very precisely. The same thing with Vader. You can't have him in every scene. I just see the show in trailer. Where's the hook? That's what I'm saying, yeah. I don't know. I just don't care about Mando after Season 3. It's all about Ahsoka, Anakin, and Balin now. Yeah, look, I'm with you there, man. I think after Season 3, it just kind of killed a lot of the interest for me. Which is crazy, because Mando Season 2 had me, like, the most peaked for Star Wars. Ark says, hey, Theory Sup, hope you're having a good night. Just watched the trailer, to be honest with you. I'm not really hyped. After Season 3, I'm not sure on it. Yeah, I mean, look, like, I'm going to watch it, obviously. I'm going to go see it. I'm going to get my movie ticket, go see it. But then I'm going to give an honest review of what I think. And I hope that they're just sprinkling a little... But this is the thing. It's just so... Like, this is so Disney. George was all about, let's hype it up. Like, for Revenge of the Sith, bro, I feel like a lot of the film was revealed before I actually saw it. Like, they showed... Let me show you guys the Revenge of the Sith trailer. He wasn't afraid to show things that he felt would maybe spoil it or whatever it might be. Look at the level of excitement I'm about to show you guys.
The dark side of the Force
Right there.
is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be
And what I'm saying is, like, Disney is just, they're holding too much. It's like, stop with that. People know it's Star Wars. They want to get hyped. If there's a freaking Force user in there, tease it. You don't have to show a lightsaber. You don't even have to show a gloved hand. Just show a dude in a cloak.
I don't think the boy can handle it. I don't trust him.
I need your help, son. I'm appointing you to be my personal representative on the Jedi Council.
You're on this council, but we do not grant you the rank of master.
What? Obi-Wan and the council don't trust me.
You're under arrest.
Look, like, could you imagine Disney putting something like this in there, something as big of a reveal as this?
Are you threatening me, Master Jedi?
Ah, come on, dude, no.
Every single Jedi is now an enemy of the Republic.
It's like, forget the fact that we know what's going to happen. We know that Anakin becomes Darth Vader and all that, but they didn't have to show all of these insane scenes. And I feel like with Disney, they really just do not want to show you anything until it's out. To me, I think that's lame. I think that just doesn't build up hype the way that, as best as it could. You need to show a little bit. Don't show everything, just a little bit. Tease it. I mean, bro, like, Sidious and... dude, I'm hyped for a freaking 20-year-old trailer. This is ridiculous. You see what I'm saying, right? It's just a totally different feel.
Now, fulfill your destiny.